Sit down.
Hold on, I need to breathe. I'm sorry.
Sit
I have bad anxiety. Mommy, can you tell them?
Sit down.
I just want you to give me my package back.
I don't have it.
No, you do, because I saw you on my porch.
I don't have them.
Isn't it amazing how you can have almost everything you need delivered to your house? Sounds great in theory, but it also made way for a new, infamous species of crooks, the sneaky porch pirates. These people have replaced frightening ships with scooters and eye patches with backpacks. They lurk around neighborhoods, ready to snatch your most recent Amazon order. Let's meet some of them.
Please, God, I'll do whatever. Don't do this to me. Excuse me? Please, Mommy, come get me. Please, Mommy. Excuse me? Can you let me know what's going on?
Yep, you're going back to the Montgomery Police Department.
This woman is clearly in a state of panic. By the sound of her voice, you'd think she's probably being mistreated. It's kind of hard to tell her age, but she doesn't sound that old. She's asking for her mom, so she could be a minor. Why is she on the back seat of a police car all by herself? And why is it taking so long for her to get a response? Well, before you start feeling sorry for her, let's watch what happened a couple minutes prior.
Alright, so like I just explained to you, okay? You don't have to answer questions if you don't want to. If you decide to answer questions, you can stop at any time. If you want to talk to a lawyer before answering any questions, you can also do that. So right now the car's being seized because you have a bunch of stolen packages in it, okay? He's under arrest and you're under arrest. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I mean, how many houses did you guys hit?
I don't.
Because you were literally throwing packages from houses that you stole from into other houses' front yards.
No, I was not.
But you're driving.
I'm sorry.
Why? So what? I mean,
I apologize, sir. I don't want to be in any more trouble. I'll do whatever.
how many? Have you been driving all over town? Did you guys just start?
No,
Has this been an all-night
I
thing?
just started. I promise.
It seems there's no need for us to feel bad for her. She's just fine. The police officer did his job impeccably, explained her rights, and proceeded to try to get the whole story out of her. From what we can tell so far, this very dramatic porch pirate stole boxes from people's houses and didn't even have the common courtesy to properly discard the packaging. She and her accomplice just threw them into other people's yards after they'd taken the goods for themselves.
I just need to know if I can get what's gonna happen. Can you guys cite me and I get picked up or something?
Well, we're gonna figure that out. You guys got a lot of packages there we gotta get through. We gotta figure all this stuff out. You just been following the Amazon driver around?
No, I just was seeing what houses had packages in certain areas. I didn't even get all of them.
So knowing what you know and knowing what you guys were doing, why would you start with such an attitude as soon as this officer tried to pull you over?
I have to say, she would have fooled me into thinking she was innocent. Thankfully, most police officers can smell this kind of behavior a mile away. Even though the woman made quite the scene when she was first pulled over, police officers kept their calm and continued with the investigation. That's the thing with people nowadays having Ring cameras all over their properties. You just can't get away easily, even if you do decide to wear a mask. Here's how she got pulled over.
I need help, please. Something. I'm doing DoorDash. No, sir. No, sir, I don't. I'm in Coda. Because I don't know why are we being asked if we have guns?
Well, stop right there. First off, you're driving without any taillights. Second off, we keep getting reports of people stealing packages off the porches where all these boxes come from.
We were building gingerbread houses. I got them out the recycling. I just stopped right there and got some.
From where?
Right there where I just passed the police at. He's underage. He's only 15.
Okay. So when we go watch these videos from all the Ring cameras of people stealing off the porches, is it going to be him? Because he's wearing a mask just like the person in the video.
No, that's because he keeps his hair down.
So he's wearing a ski mask because he
And
wears
it's
his hair
cold
down?
outside. Yes, it's cold.
He's in a car. Why would he be in?
He's the one who does my
You
delivery.
ever-
Yeah, nice try with the mask explanation. If it's cold outside, wear a cap. Also, if you need to keep your hair up, use a scrunchie or something. It's interesting to watch police officers just go on with people's hilarious explanations. Makes you wonder if sometimes they're just doing it for fun, trying to see how far a criminal can go with their made-up stories to cover their tracks. Or maybe it's part of their strategy. Let someone ramble, and they're bound to get caught up in their own lies at some point.
Do you have a driver's license on you?
No, sir. My mom does. Can I please just have her?
No, what's your name?
Taylor.
Pat's at the PD.
No bad.
Mommy, please come here. I'm sending you my location.
Are all these boxes empty?
Some of them are.
Which ones aren't?
I don't know. There was some in the trunk.
Can we look at them?
Yes.
Can you get your info for me? Yeah.
No, Mommy.
Can you open the doors for
What's
me?
your name?
I'm scared. Taylor, can I please step out?
Common. Just sit down. Just calm down. Taylor. Common spelling? Taylor.
Mommy, please come here fast.
Last name.
Can you,
Spell your last name for me.
can you open the doors for us?
You could just pull them. I'm sorry.
Last name, please.
Taylor.
You said
Nicole.
Nicole?
Yes.
Sit down.
Hold on. I need to breathe. I'm sorry. I have bad anxiety. Mommy, can you tell them?
This may be a prime example of a criminal trying to pull a sickie. This type of behavior is called malingering. Remember when you told your parents you suddenly had a stuffy nose the night before an important test at school? It's pretty much the same, although it's still possible that she's telling the truth, and she may actually have difficulty breathing. After all, she did just get caught by the police.
Sit down.
I'm trying to.
You're not.
I'm sitting
You
down.
need to
Mommy.
start listening, okay?
I'm trying to, sir. I'm sorry.
Taylor and Nicole?
My anxiety's really bad. I'm about to faint.
Taylor and Nicole?
Yes, sir.
That's your last name.
Yes, sir.
N-I-C?
H-O-L-E.
Date of birth?
12/21/1999.
Alright. At this point, go ahead and step out for me. Put your phone right there for me.
Mommy,
Put your phone right
what's
there.
going on?
You're being detained as well.
Mommy!
Put
No,
your hands
Mommy, go to my house. Come get my phone.
Put your hands together.
My
Put your-
boyfriend, my dogs.
Put the back of your hands
Can you
together.
guys send my mom my location, please?
She doesn't need your location.
Yes, she does.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Alright, well then she don't need to know.
Mommy, please come give me a... Please, Mom.
I'm gonna go run this. And that's her info. See if I can get something for him.
This is the Amazon theft stuff.
Yeah. Dude, they got like 20 packages in there.
Cute of her to keep calling her mom to come save her. The problem is, once you're an adult, this strategy doesn't work when you're dealing with experienced police officers. They saw the boxes on the back seat of the car and probably had enough ring camera footage to connect the dots.
So knowing what you know and knowing what you guys were doing, why would you start with such an attitude as soon as this officer tried to pull you over? You
I
closed the
didn't-
door but started screaming what you're getting pulled over
No,
for?
I opened the door and I asked what I was getting pulled over for, and then I realized the taillights were off too.
Yeah.
So I had to put the taillights
But
on
why not just stop right there on the street? Why'd you keep driving into the parking lot?
because I was trying to get off of the main road. I'm sorry. I was always taught when you get pulled over to get off the main road. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Alright. So you don't know how many houses you did? But
No,
it's quite a
it was
few.
probably like 10.
Okay.
I just don't want to be in trouble. I do whatever I have to do. I just need a citation or something if
Well,
possible.
I don't know if that's going to be the course of action tonight, but we got to figure all that out. Okay, so put your feet back in there. I'm going to close this door for just a minute.
She actually played the sympathy card pretty well. You could even say that she genuinely regrets her actions. However, stealing is still a crime, and feeling sorry won't change that. What's also interesting is that if you pay close attention to her speech, you'll see she's pretty familiar with how these types of procedures go. She's asking if she can get a citation. She understands what she needs to do when pulled over by the police. So it's either she's been in this situation before, or she was able to somehow prepare for it.
So how do you know him?
I don't know him for real. I was just
What's his name?
Coda.
Huh? Coda? How old is he?
He's only 15.
Okay.
Can you please let me know what's gonna happen to me? Can I get like cited? Can I get
You're
a
23?
bond? Yes, sir. I have work and I have dogs and a kid at home.
So
and
why are you out doing this?
Because I was trying to make my rent money and I was scared because the lady just texted me and told me she needed some money.
Who?
The rent lady. You could go check my phone. She just said she needed money.
So how do you know this kid? Like, how did he get roped into helping you steal packages?
Because I was helping. His mom asked me to help her while she got on her feet, and so he was staying with me. But she didn't help me with nothing, and I'm trying. She gets food stamps for him and everything, and I've had them for like 6 months, and she don't help me, and I don't know what to do anymore.
So how many houses have you guys hit today?
Not a lot, sir. I promise not a lot. I just wanted the least trouble. I'd return the packages and everything. I can't get in trouble. I gotta go pay the rent where my dogs are. They're gonna be out there tomorrow and I don't know what to do. That's why I want to talk to my mom. I take a citation and go to court or whatever it takes. I can't go to jail. I'm sorry.
Who's at home with your kid?
No, nobody. It's his other brother. It's his brother. There's twins and they're like kids to me and I shouldn't have had him out doing this.
So they're not your actual kids?
No, I'm trying to get custody of them. Their mom said she was going to go to court for me, and she never went to court for me to get custody, so I've been doing it.
Why would you get custody of them?
Because she asked me to help her with temporary custody.
Because why?
Because she don't have nowhere to live, and I did, but now I'm not going to have nowhere, and my dogs aren't going to have nowhere.
Here's where you can start to recognize signs that she may be a pathological liar. She says she has kids at home, but it turns out they're not hers. She first says she doesn't really know the kid that helped her steal those packages, but then she claims he and his alleged twin brother are like kids to her. She also mentioned that they didn't hit a lot of houses that day, but at some point remembers they stole from around 10. 10 is a lot. The woman was eventually taken to the local police station, where she hopefully was able to get all her facts straight. Since porch piracy seems to be on the rise these days, there are special police task forces who focus on protecting your online orders. Like this next officer, who managed to catch a thief red-handed while patrolling on his bike in a Las Cruces, New Mexico neighborhood. The culprit, Gabriel Sierra, didn't even wait for the sun to set. It all happened at around 2 p.m.
I got him over here. Put it down, man. Central, going to be out with the subject. Across from 1310 Pecos. Put it down. Hey, firm. Turn around. Quick, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
What am I doing?
Keep your hand back there.
Dude, isn't that ours? That's ours, brother.
Put your hand behind your back. Hey, we got one.
That's not ours?
Police officers then tried to find out if Gabriel had any justification for lurking around the neighborhood for as long as he did. They'd been keeping an eye on him for most of the day. Funny enough, Gabriel himself had noticed the police officers cruising around, but it didn't stop him from trying to steal the package.
I'll tell you what's going on here in a second. I just want to make sure I know who I'm dealing with.
Yeah. What did he give you?
Over here at 1310 Pecos?
I don't stay there.
I see you've been there all day. Gabriel.
Family member that lives there, yes.
Which apartment?
2. It's at the very end. It's
What's
215, I believe.
Rico's place.
No, not Rico's. No.
Well, he lives in 215.
No, he does.
Yeah, he
no,
does.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Oh no, it's not 215. It's 218.
Dude, obviously we know.
It's 218. It's like the last two. It's the last two before you hit the last end.
218's vacant.
And I kind of figured you guys were watching me too. I was like, and I thought that was an empty box, honestly, because I need it.
After confirming his identity, officers took him to the police car for questioning. Sadly for Gabriel, he just kept going on and on with the lies. You know, I always wondered if cops have some sort of lame excuses Hall of Fame. You know, lines they've gathered from people throughout the years after being caught doing something illegal. Because this porch pirate's defense would be a good example.
Well, why am I in trouble for this?
Okay, what we're going to do right now.
He didn't give me fake information.
Like, I thought it was trash, man. Honestly, that's what I thought it was.
I haven't asked you any questions about what's
No,
going
I
on
know,
yet.
but I'm letting you know what I
I'll
think
give you
about
the
the box.
opportunity to tell your whole story here in just a second, okay?
No, I thought it was trash, bro. That's
Okay.
what I thought it was.
Following standard procedure, the officers then read Gabriel his rights.
You understand these rights as I've explained them to you?
Yes, sir.
With these rights in mind, do you want to answer some questions about what happened today with the box?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have you sign this.
Okay. Is that a no trespassing?
No, it's just, actually I'm recording it, but I don't feel comfortable taking your handcuffs off right now. You've been cooperative, you didn't run, I appreciate that. But you acknowledged while I'm recording it that you're willing to answer my questions, okay? And you understand your rights, okay?
That's probably one of the hardest parts of being a cop, seeing someone commit a felony and still having to keep calm and follow procedure. You also have to take into account that these thieves can often be very unpredictable. Even if they're not armed, they can still react violently towards police officers, especially when they're caught in the act. Watch how this officer calmly continues his questioning, hinting that it's already too late to come up with an excuse.
Okay, so here's where we're going to start. We're going to start with what we already know, okay? Instead of me saying, okay, what happened? Obviously, there's a whole bunch of cops all over the place. We know where the package came from.
Okay, you guys
We
know
know
that. I didn't
you're
know that.
we know you're not the owner.
No, I know, but I thought it was garbage. I thought it was trash, like an empty box.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that we know where you came from. You want to explain to me how you... I saw you with it between the apartments over there.
Okay,
How did you get the box, and how did you get from wherever it came from?
Okay, I went over there. I saw one of my friends. I got that cigarette off my friend.
Uh-huh.
And then when I was walking around the corner, he asked me, because he's moving.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was going to go do. I was going to go help him move.
Okay.
And I just saw the box there, and I figured I'll go get the box because he needed boxes.
To move.
Yes.
Did it feel...
Yeah, well, when I lifted it up, I thought it was trash at first, and then when you guys came to, like when you guys rolled on me, I noticed that it was a closed package.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh dang! Like I didn't think at the moment what it was until when I saw you guys.
Isn't it a bit convenient that you just figured out you weren't holding a piece of trash in your hands after the police called you out? A sealed box, all neat and untouched, probably with a label on it, and it didn't ring any bells.
And then that's why I didn't run or nothing, because I know I was.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
I thought honestly, I thought it was trash, man. That's what I really thought it was.
Even though it was sealed up and everything?
No, it didn't look sealed.
Yeah, come on over here, bro.
It didn't look sealed, brother. It didn't look sealed.
Okay. But it didn't feel like it, obviously
it
wasn't an empty box.
It
so.
felt, I don't know, when I lifted it up, I thought it was all trash.
Okay.
That's what people do is.
Sorry, but that really doesn't make any sense. You really don't need to study a box intensely to figure out it's not trash. And either way, once you've picked it up and feel its weight, that should be clear enough. Still, you can't blame a person for trying to come up with all sorts of excuses after being caught red-handed. Some do it because they're too ashamed of what they've done. Others truly believe the lie they're telling is so good, it's going to protect them from any negative outcome.
Where did you get it from exactly?
Kind of off to the side of the
We know where you
doorstep.
got it from.
Yeah, kind of off to the side of the doorstep.
Okay, right on like where someone would walk in to go in and out of
No,
their
not
front
right
door.
there, like a little off, like a little. It was kind of like where they put the trash, like by the window, like right there where they put that bucket, you know, like a little off.
Okay, so pretty much right outside the front door.
You have to appreciate the police officer's sarcasm here. He's clearly getting pretty fed up with the lies. You can't just assume that if someone left a box outside their house, even for days on end, that it's yours to take.
Yeah, where they put, well, not like kind of just right off, like to the side.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to tell me about it?
That's it.
Help yourself
and
out.
Then and then I just dropped it because I saw you guys and I didn't know it was a sealed package. You know,
Okay.
like,
All right. Hang tight.
That's why I didn't leave or try and run or because I don't do those type of things, you know. Like I don't try and grab sealed packages like that. I thought it was just a box that was empty, but I thought it was trash when I lifted it. I didn't think at the moment, you know what I mean? Because that's what people do is that they leave their trash right there in front of the door. You would think that people would like take their boxes in and stuff, you know? Like that's what I thought. Look at, see all that stuff right there? Like people put their bags right there for days, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm used to, you know what I mean? For what I've seen. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do anything bad. You know what I mean? I was just looking for an empty box. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. That's why I didn't.
It's becoming clearer by the minute that this isn't the man's first offense. He tries to present the initial position of the box as if it was near a garbage can. He also tries to shift the blame to people who live in the neighborhood, as if they're just leaving empty boxes randomly on the street. Being extra apologetic doesn't help either. If you've nothing to hide, why should you apologize? The thief also insists on pointing out he never tried to run from the officers or resist being detained. In the following moments, though, he'll ultimately make a confession that surely didn't help his case.
You guys could trespass me or whatever. I didn't mean to.
Well, we're probably going to do that too. I need to talk to the management over there, Pecos, because I'm pretty sure they don't want this kind of activity going on.
No, well, what activity? I thought it was an empty box.
Well, you're getting charged with theft. You're getting charged with larceny today.
Is that a felony?
It's $399. Before you go picking up other people's property, you might want to know what it is you're
So I'm
taking.
going to jail right now?
Yeah, you're going to jail. You're under arrest. I'm going to take everything out of your pockets, and I want to know that there's no needles or anything.
Well, can you guys give me a break on this? Because
No.
I mean, I just
No.
got out
Are
of
there
jail.
any?
It does speak volumes about one's experience with the law if you feel comfortable suggesting to police officers what you should be charged with. Jokes aside, his hopes of being released went out the window once he let it slip that he'd just been recently released from prison. Police officers knew exactly who they were looking for, sure, but it worked to their advantage that the man confessed on camera that this wasn't his first time committing a crime.
Oh, give me a break on this, man.
Sir,
I didn't.
You committed larceny. That was in front
No,
of
I
someone's
thought it
residence.
was. No, I know, but like,
Listen for
even
a
if
second.
even if it was trash.
Listen for a second. If I get stuck, you're going to pick
No,
up
no,
a major charge.
No, there's not.
Okay, that's what I want to
It
know.
had value. Okay, you weren't picking up trash.
Well, that's what I thought it was. I thought that people would have got that a long time ago.
Well, we watched you look at the label. We watched you look at the box. You actually walked away from it, and then you came back.
Who's in the red car you were talking to?
Somebody that asked for a cigarette. Man, please give me a break on this, man. I didn't know any better, man. Come on, man. Please care about my life, man. I didn't mean to do any larceny, man. I was just looking out for a box, bro. I thought it was trash. That's what people usually do, is leave their trash out there.
I mean, sure, the thief didn't become aggressive by any stretch of the imagination, but once he saw he couldn't play the sympathy card, his tone changed. You could almost sense him getting a bit annoyed. To be fair to him, being arrested for theft does ruin one's beautiful sunny day.
When you thought it was a box?
I thought it was a box, empty box, and when I picked it up, I thought it was just trash
What
inside
did it
it.
feel like when you picked it up?
Like trash. Like, I didn't really realize what it was.
Some heavy trash.
Yeah, yeah, people put... Please, man. I don't need this charge on me right now, brother.
Well,
Please, can you just give me a break? I didn't mean this, man. I'll disappear from here, man. Can you please help me out with this?
you're not getting any breaks today.
Why not? Like, I didn't know any better, brother.
This is the wrong place to be doing this kind of stuff. We're cracking down on crime in this area.
Okay.
This way?
It wasn't that I was doing crime, brother. I was just trying to look for an empty box, brother.
I'm not doing nothing.
No, there's nothing, man. I don't got nothing like that. Can you please, man? I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to do anything bad like that.
Well, I'm not really. I mean, if your package was sitting on your porch.
No, well,
There's
to me, that's what trash looks like. If you look at other people's doorsteps, there's like bags and stuff like,
Could have a seat right now.
Gabriel continued to plead with officers to be let go, but it was too late. He was taken to a local detention center and charged with larceny. The police task force stated that they would go on with these Porch pirate surveillance operations, expanding to many more undisclosed locations around the area. Nothing suspicious so far, just a lady casually parking her scooter, ready to go inside the house. Like any responsible homeowner, she checks the packages she had delivered on her porch before entering her home. Another woman comes out of the house, and they casually greet each other.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I want my packages from the other day.
From me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can drop off packages.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I
have you
ring.
on my ring.
Okay.
I recognize you.
That's fine.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
you bring back those packages you stole on Saturday, there's 2 of them.
I didn't take no packages. I had
Yeah,
to
you
switch
did. Do you want me to call the police?
them. No.
I'm happy to call the police. I want my packages back. Why are you
All
up
right.
here taking these packages?
Let's pause for a bit. Check out how the woman with the backpack walked so casually and confidently towards the porch that she made all of us think that she was checking out her own orders. By the looks of it, she knew exactly where to come and where to park her scooter. But that's not because she owned the place. It simply wasn't her first time visiting this house, and she definitely wasn't invited. The real owner had captured this next recording with the help of a doorbell camera 2 days prior. The robber had already noticed no one was home. She arrived looking relaxed, picked up the boxes as if she owned them, and casually walked away. Now let's travel back to when she was confronted by the real owner of the house. Comment down below if you can guess how the sneaky thief handled it.
Why are you up
Alright.
here taking these packages?
I'm not taking it. I have to switch it because that's my job. Because
What's your job?
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
I don't think I have to explain myself to you though.
I think you do. You're on my porch taking my packages.
I'm not taking packages. I have to switch it because sometimes they make a mistake.
Oh, who made a mistake? Do you work
The
for
person
FedEx?
Yeah. Or
do?
UPS. Yeah.
Okay. So what
Yeah.
are you switching? Do you want to give me my other packages?
No, those packages were not yours, ma'am.
These
Last
aren't mine?
time, I know those are yours. I have to check the name.
You have to admit, the woman with the backpack is half funny, half outrageous. And you do have to admire her creativity. She did her best to come up with a credible reason as to why she was picking up someone else's box. Truth is, couriers from delivery companies don't have any reason to come back to your place to check on the packages they've already delivered. Most of them hardly have the time to knock at your door to let you know you've received your order in the first place. This porch pirate's confidence is also borderline audacious. She even claimed she didn't need to provide any explanation for what she did.
Who do you work for?
I'm not gonna tell you that. I don't have to tell you nothing.
You're a thief.
Okay, are you gonna smile in my face like this?
I just want you to give me my package back.
I don't have it.
No, you do, because I saw you on my porch.
I don't have them.
I saw you on my ring,
Okay,
on my
I'm not
porch.
gonna spend no more time with you.
No.
By the end of their awkward interaction, the owner probably headed back inside the house to alert the local police. The robber never confessed, so it's safe to say the packages were never returned. If there's any good advice to take away from this video, apart from obviously picking up your orders from your door as soon as you can, it's the owner's very calm demeanor. She definitely didn't buy the whole "I work for FedEx" line, but she kept her cool and simply kept demanding to have her stuff returned. In all fairness, you never know if these porch pirates come armed. Not to mention, they can easily become aggressive when caught red-handed. So it's best to keep calm, no matter how outraged you really are. You can't always rely on brave couriers, though. Judging by this next video, being a hero wasn't even an option for this delivery person. The box was snatched from her hands before she even set foot on the recipient's porch. This was while she was completing an order in Richmond, Virginia. What's even more shocking was that this happened in broad daylight in what seems to be a pretty respectable neighborhood. The woman didn't even try running after the thief. She clearly knew she didn't stand a chance. The culprit had conveniently parked very close to the house. That way he could make a quick escape. The courier had no other choice but to let the owner know that their package had been stolen.
Hi, is someone home?
Yes.
Can you come, please? I the package. Someone just stole it.
A woman soon came out of the house and confirmed with her husband on the phone that the box did in fact belong to them. Not only that, but it also contained a pretty expensive purchase, an iPhone worth $1,600.
That's my package. That's my iPad.
Yeah,
You ordered an iPad?
Yeah, from Verizon.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's usually it's like a phone or something that they follow us for.
This case was so outrageous that it was soon taken over by a lot of media outlets and presented all over the news. When speaking to reporters, the owner mentioned she had other packages waiting to be picked up at the front door, but for some reason, they weren't as appealing to criminals as the iPad. I mean, sure, it figures. But how is it that porch pirates can tell what's inside your package by just looking at it? In fact, there are multiple ways. They can either look at the box and see if there are any well-known expensive brands labeled on the outside, or they can do something that's even more simple.
Parked right there. I'm parked right there. He met me at my truck and said something, and I said, I have a package for there. I have to have someone there sign it. And so he walked with me all the way to here, then grabbed it out of my hand, ran to his car, and set off.
If a package needs a signature for it to be safely delivered, it either has an age requirement or it's presumed to have a high value. When sending out expensive electronics, most manufacturers mention the price of their goods. In case something happens during the delivery related to the transportation company, they'll know how much money they're owed. This porch pirate probably had this piece of valuable information before stealing the box.
And I'm hoping you got it on your Ring doorbell.
The homeowner does what she can to offer comfort.
You want to come in? No, I'm good. I appreciate it. I just wanted to let you know that your package was done. Watch, he takes it, he sells it, and takes it to his white BMW, and I'm running back to my car to get my phone.
The courier was pretty shaken up after the experience, and for good reason. This probably wasn't this thief's first rodeo. By walking calmly side by side with the woman as she was delivering the package, he misled her into thinking that maybe he was in fact the owner of the house, and likewise the owner of the box. There was nothing in his behavior that could have indicated he was up to no good. These videos clearly show that porch pirates are lurking everywhere these days. But if you're a fan of online shopping, there are ways you can protect yourself from having your belongings taken away before you even get a chance to review them. Set up a security camera. Even if something goes wrong, you'll have proof it's not just in your imagination. Also, ask a neighbor to pick up your boxes if you're not at home. Motion detection lights might help too. Once those lights pop up in your yard, it just might scare the thieves away.